the review warrior.
So Goat was directed by Tyree, Dillihay and Adam Rosette, and it stars Caleb McLaughlin, Gabrielle Union, Aaron Pierre, David Harbour, Nick Kroll, Jelly Roll, and a lot of other people. Too long of a list, kind of like it was in my review for K-pop Demon Hunters. Anyway, let's get on with the plot. A small goat with big dreams gets a once-in-a-lifetime shot to join the pros and play Rollerball, a high-intensity, co-ed, full-contact sport dominated by the fastest, fiercest animals in the world. Okay, so going into Goat, I surprisingly didn't see any trailers for this one. I saw one on YouTube a couple of days before I went to see this film, and I thought, yeah, it looked alright. I mean, it's for kids. I'm not the right demographic for this film, but I thought, I'm on my week off work at the moment. I thought I might as well go and see a couple of films today. You know, like when I went to watch Cold Storage and Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I thought, let's end up with a kids' film today. It's animated in the exact same style as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, K-pop Demon Hunters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, all those films. So I've heard good things about this film, but what do I think of it? I liked it, but like I said, it's more for kids. I'll give the film credit for this, though. The animation looks amazing, as always, from Sony. It is very frenetic. It's very fast-paced. Again, like K-pop Demon Hunters, like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. And I know it's not a Sony product, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. A lot of films were copying of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Some of them did a good job. Well, most of them did. All of them did a good job. What the hell am I saying? It's got that really cool style to it. And some of the voice acting I loved. You know, Caleb McLaughlin, once again, off the rungs of Stranger Things. Like I said before, David Harbour's in this film. He's just come off of Stranger Things as well. All of them were good in their roles. But I'm going to give a shout out to Gabrielle Union as Jet Fillmore. You know, she's the blue cat of the film. Jet Fillmore is basically this wedded player of the basketball team. And Will Harris, you know, being a GOAT, becomes the new GOAT of the team. They're basically at odds with each other, you know, that whole formula in films. Before I go into my gripes for GOAT, I will say that the soundtrack's amazing. Got some good songs in the soundtrack. I can't remember whose songs specifically, but I can remember that Jelly Roll had a song in this soundtrack. And at the moment, I do like Jelly Roll. I've been on a bit of a Jelly Roll kick. I think since he was at SummerSlam last year, that was pretty cool. And he also did the end credit song for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 as well, so that's pretty cool. Now, if I had to go into any gripes, some of the humour didn't make me laugh. Like I said before, this is a film for kids, not for me. Even though I'm nearly a 31-year-old kid. It's still not for me, like I said. If I ever have kids, or if I ever show it to my nephew, I know that he might like it as well. But like I said, the animation was good enough for me. It's got a lot of product placement as well, but I think I think product placement's a big thing in basketball. I know it's technically not basketball, but still, lots of product placement in basketball. Hell, WWE have got a lot of product placement. Have you seen what they put on the ring mat? I mean, bloody hell. And one more thing I want to say. They could have had a couple more basketball matches in the film. I know it's Will Harris basically training with these other animals, but I think we could have done with a bit more, you know, basketball playing. I know it sounds like a bit of a weird gripe, but still. Apart from those two gripes, I did have a good time with GOAT. I know this is probably going to be a short review, but like I said, I'm not the target demographic for this film. But I do feel like kids will probably love GOAT. It's the kind of film you take your kids to. They will sit and enjoy this film. And I've not really got much else to say. So we're going to go to verdict time.
Verdict time.
So in the end, I had a good time with GOAT. It was inspiring in some scenes as well, I forgot to mention. I loved the soundtrack, the voice acting was good, the animation was top notch as always from Sony, but apart from that, the humour was a bit hit and miss for me. It kind of goes for the, you know, fart jokes in some scenes as well. But Yeah, like I said, I feel like kids will have a better time with this film than adults will. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to give Goat a B+.
The GOAT!
So Goat, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what is your favourite Sony Pictures animated film? Whether it's this, any of the Spider-Verse films, K-pop Demon Hunters, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Hell, I know there are a few people who even like the friggin' Emoji Movie, if you can believe it. But whatever it is, comment below, let me know what it is. So I've been the Review Warrior. Thank you so much for watching and checking out this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and don't have a good day. Have a great day.